Hello everybody, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from the North American server. I'm in my Pz38nA and we're in Winter Himmelsdorf. Like I said, we saw with the looks over here a couple films ago, it's not really a scout map, but when you get these tier 4 battles with tier 4 scouts, it is a scout map because we're fast, we're usually mobile. The Pz38nA isn't the most mobile scout in the world, but it's mobile enough to be able to handle these city streets. And we usually have decent firepower, and it becomes a scout map because it's perfect for guerrilla warfare, and that's exactly what you're going to see here as I continue the recent streak of comeback victories. 3 artillery apiece, 5 lights on the enemy team, 6 on mine. And the enemy team has no TDs, all heavies and mediums besides the lights and arty, whereas we have 2 TDs. If you hear me laughing, it's because my goofball son's trying to make me laugh, making faces at me as I talk. So, I want to start off going to the hill. Look at this. Nobody hit each other. That is cool. Everybody was paying attention. That could have easily been a collision there. So up the hill we go. A decent contingent of tanks moving up onto the hill. We'll see what we'll meet when we get up there. Covenanter was nice enough to move wide a little bit to let me come around the turn because he knows I'm a little faster than him. And I'm telling you people, it didn't make a difference right now. Little things like that where you pay attention to the people around you and give each other space to maneuver is frequently the difference between wins and losses. They have an A20 making an end run right away, all the way up to our A line, A row, and taking out tanks over here, but I'm too far away to help with that. I'm going to pull up here and can't quite get down low enough on the looks to get a shot, but here comes another light across the middle. Don't get him on my gunner starting off slow, but he warms up. You'll see. So I kicked the Type 95 in the flank and he decides he ought to move. BT7 is getting shot and he doesn't know where he's getting shot from, so he doesn't know where to turn to get away. And now he doesn't have to. He's in the garage. He can watch the film and figure out what happened. T95 gets spanked again. He's moving forward. Now we have a medium and a light over toward Cap. And here comes the PZ4 moving out to where I can shoot him. Nobody's seen me up here yet, so I get to snipe and snipe and snipe and snipe. Nobody's on the hill. We already have people going down the ramp on the other side. So I can just sit up here and pop people. Yes. Target of opportunity. They're on M2 medium and get the kill. Come on, 95. Pull out. Pull out now. Oh, somebody else got him. But here comes the lead. Hit the lead. Hit the lead. Hit the lead. Don't hurt him. Hit the lead. Miss the lead. Hit the lead. Fire! And death. So I have 4 kills already, but look at it. We're down 4 tanks. Time to get off the hill. They have somebody capping. They moved off Cap, but I know there's people down there around Cap, so I want to go ahead and get down there before they can get all their forces together. We have 2 people trying to cap, and they should be going down there. Uh-oh, look at this. This isn't good. Ah, get away from me, Looks. Get away from me. Take your evil gun and go elsewhere. He still has a couple rounds left. I'm not worried too much about him. Our light's coming down on him while he reloads. I'm going to let him chase the looks around. And I'm going to come down here and reset Cap. PZ2's chasing the looks all over. Bam! You died. Too slow. So sorry. Now the LTP is about to get rammed and killed. That's my 6th kill. It's 11 to 11. Yay, we've caught back up. It's a short-lived feeling of joy, though. It's like happy, happy joy, no joy. Now I'm down 2 again. And we're about to be 1 on 4 because the Covenanter is getting blown up here in a second. I'm trying to find the looks. I was hoping to catch the looks while he reloaded. Now it's me against 3 tanks. The Covenanter managed to take a tank out with him, which is good, the DW2. But I'm against the looks, an Arty, and a DW2. I have 28 rounds left. Ooh, and here comes looks. I don't have a choice. I have to fight him. Miss me, miss me. No, you don't have to kiss me. I'm going to kiss you, buddy. Now you're dead. Kiss of death. Just the Arty and the DW2 left. So I know where the heavy is. I'm figuring the Arty's probably way down at the other end, so I will go look for him. I'm going to swing out wide through the row yard so I don't accidentally run into the heavy. And what I'm thinking right now is that if I end up having to get in close and side hug the DW2, and we're in an open area, I don't want the Arty trying to bomb us both and saying, well, I'll take you both out and win the fight. So I'm going to go kill the Arty before I get stuck with the DW2. And I catch him totally unaware of my presence. Bounce. Bang. And boom. So now it's 1-on-1 against the DW2. I have 8 kills, working on number 9. DW2 though is going to be a bit more of a challenge because he can hurt me. And it's going to take me multiple shots to hurt him, to kill him. So I can't just sit there and trade shots with him if I want to live. I'm going to have to go completely commando and gorilla on him. Hopefully I can find him where he doesn't see me, and I will be able to wear him down. Yes, thank you, kind sir, for moving on to Cap, so I know where to hunt for you at. Checking to see if I see him. There he is. Get a little bit of an opening here to shoot. I miss. I hit the building. Kill the truck. Nah, it wasn't a good truck anyway. It was all rusty. That's what we do to Chevys in America. We wipe them out. So he knows I'm over there, so I'm not going to attack him from over there. I'm going to attack him from over here. Over here is yet to be defined, but I'm going to go all the way around. Watch. I have plenty of time. Trying to come in from an angle where you won't expect me because I want to be able to come in, get a shot off, hopefully 2 shots, and back out. Wear him down to where I can close in for the final kill. I'm going to make him sweat for a little bit and try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. He has to know that if I have 8 kills, I'm not about just to let him to complete Cap without taking a shot at him. But I thought I saw him moving over to this side of the Cap, so I deliberately came up here to try to get a shot on him. Yes, get the reset. Now I'm going to wait to see if he backs up again. I think he's going to try to pull out and get a shot at me. Hopefully I can get one more hit on him. I miss. He misses. Time to move on. I have a fresh minute and 20 some seconds. I'm going to sit up here while he can still have eyes on me. Now we disappear. Got concealment back. Time to move. Got 6 minutes and 45 seconds or so. I got plenty of time to run around and not force the issue. I have to keep my eye on the clock, but it's definitely not a problem right now. So as long as I have a lot of time, I'm going to use it. And unfortunately, He spotted me there, so I'm going to fake like I'm going to go back this way. Get him thinking I'm going to try to come to maybe the same spot again. Once I have concealment, now I'm going to turn around and come. I'm planning on coming right up here and shooting this way because I know he's right in here somewhere. So I'll pop out and see if I can get a shot at his flank. I'm out of APCR. I'm down to just AP, so I want to get good shots on him. I can hurt him with AP, no problem, but sometimes I'll bounce that where I wouldn't have bounced APCR. I don't want to risk too many exposures to his gun. There he is. Oh, I bounce. I need to get the reset. I only have 6 seconds left, so I take it, I bite it. I have to absorb a shot to do that, but I needed the reset. I didn't have time to play around with that. Now I have a fresh minute and 35 seconds. And yes, you're going to say, "What? Wait, it's only a minute and 30." But you have to remember, after you complete cap, there's 5 more seconds before the game is declared a win. And if in those 5 seconds I kill him, I win because all their tanks are dead. So I actually had a minute 35 seconds once I reset. Hopefully I don't see him here, and I don't coming up here on this road. I'll turn my gun that way in case, but I don't. So now I'm thinking he moved over here to chase me, so I'm going to pull up here and see if I can shoot him over there. Hopefully get another shot into the side of him, get another good reset. There he is. I bounce again. Hit the second time. Get a reset. Fresh 135. And actually they're saying that's more than that. 145, I guess. So now I'm going to sweep wide, go all the way around, come in from here because, hey, I haven't used that alley in a long time. I think I'll go back to it. The whole idea is just to keep him guessing as to where I'm going to pop out. This is kind of like playing whack-a-mole, but the mole's the one doing the whacking. Go. And there he is. Bam! Reset. Do I get another shot? Yes. Disappear. He's down to where 2 shots does him in. I tried to get one last one. Didn't get it. He bounced on me, so now I'll just go away again. And now I have him perfectly set up. I've always popped out in a different spot. Every single time I've gone to a different spot. And I've taken a long time to do it. I still have 3 minutes left, plenty of time, but now I'm going to double back. I'm going to go right back to the same spot fairly quickly. I don't think he's going to be ready for me to come back out in the same spot because I haven't done it yet. I've been training him to expect me from a different spot, and now I'm down to kill shot. I'm going to try to take advantage of it. He's moved over to the middle, I think, to try to find me cutting across. There he is. Looking the wrong way, shooting into his back. Oh, bounce again. Darn it, quit bouncing. Get that shot. I'm going to pull right back out, get the shot, get the kill. There's game. For the battle, 2,128 damage, 9 kills. 42 of 54 shooting, that's 78%. I got 153 spotting damage, 4 spots. Lost 41,921 credits. I fired all my APCR and most of my AP as well. I only had, 6 rounds left at the end. 100% base defense. I was awarded 2,250 XP. Survived the battle, got Defender, High Caliber, Top Gun, and then Fire for Effect, Arsonist, Duelist, Hand of God, and Bruiser mini medals. Gives me a battle score of 2,345, which puts this battle into 3rd place on the Pz38nA list. and not quite enough of a comeback for a classic comeback, but it still was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun playing this one. And you saw really it comes down to we went up to the hill initially. Nobody opposed us. So I saw my tank starting to go down this ramp. I knew I could just sit up here and spot, and people were kind enough to stay out here where I got a lot of damage and a lot of kills just sitting up there sniping away. And we slowly fell behind anyway, I think by 4 tanks. They had a couple people around Cap, so I went down here and started playing with Cap. I had to go by 2 lights on the way down. They finally decided to come up and get me. And I came running down the hill. It's like no way was I going to stop and slug it out with them. I knew there was an allied light behind me. I just took shots at him as I went by and kept going. Came down here and caught the guy on Cap and killed him. And then from there, we slowly got into a situation where I had to try to come back against 3 tanks. And it really came down to myself against that DW2 at the end. The other guys were no trouble. And with him, I had a whole bunch of time. So I took advantage of that, tried to constantly come out from a different angle, always coming out from a different street until the very last time, because every time I repositioned, I took almost a minute to do. And I was just setting them up for the end. I knew I was going to do it. And when I got down to where I could get a kill shot, I just came back this way, got concealment, circled around, and came back fairly rapidly to the same position. And it was the only time I fired at him twice from the same alley on my entrance. And it caught him looking the wrong way, and that let me get the kill without taking any fire in return. So, there it is. At the end, it's a chess match, and you just got to try to outthink, outwit, and outlast. In this case, I was able to secure a victory for my team and get a whole bunch of damage and kills in the process. Very fun map to play. I love this little tank. I know everybody likes the looks in Tier 4, but the Pz38nA is a very solid scout in its own right once you get used to the fact that it's not the most mobile thing in the world. From Winter Himmelsdorf, having fun with the enemy team. Happy hunting.